All right, let's go to Steven in Texas. Steven, how are you tonight?
Yeah, hey, good evening, Jason.
Good evening.
Welcome back. Good to have you back here.
Thank you.
I hope you had a real good visit with your family and friends while you were up there.
It was good.
Yeah, good. I wanted to bring something up, and I'm hoping you guys can pull this up out of your archives, but, you know, I just on a whim, I went on, you know, I've got my Prison Planet TV subscription, and so I went on there. I was going to watch one of the movies I hadn't seen yet that's on there, and here, boom, here's Alex doing this emergency transmission, so I knew it had to be something serious.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when I was listening to what he was saying and the people calling in, right away what came to my mind, and I don't know if you remember this, and how many people out there will remember this. I know Alex will. But back before the Obama deception was released, which it was supposed to be released on the 15th, it was actually on the 14th.
Mm-hmm.
But it was either the Sunday before, which would have been the 8th, or the 1st of March. I'm pretty sure it was one, but I know it was his Sunday show. He came on and made this statement. This is Alex. He said he knew for a fact, it was 100% confirmed, that the next terrorist attack was going to be biological.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to pull that up from the archives and play that for people. I mean, this guy is just, again, boom, he's right on, not because he's a psychic or a prophet, but he knows what's going on. And the thing is, you know, we're looking at what's going on.
Hold over, Stephen. We got a break. We'll come back to you and others. Ray, Matt, Scott, and Jesse on the other side. It's the Info Warrior. Infowars.com, prisonplanet.tv. We are back, and we're taking your calls. It's the Info Warrior with Jason Bermas. We're on the line with Steven. Steven, do you have anything else other than, you know, Alex obviously making the prediction that the next big terror attack in this country would be a bio attack?
Yeah, here's what I was getting at. So, knowing the way these eugenicists operate with their false flag terror events, and, you know, the fact that they love killing people through plagues, etc. You know, Alex had mentioned about, you know, they might release mass plagues, and he was thinking like maybe weaponized or even chemtrails or whatever. But if you, and the other thing is, of course, the way they have propaganda that they're so well known for. Well, think about this. The way this is looking, you know, Alex and you have been talking about this. This is a fear-mongering thing that they're doing. They're, you know, misrepresenting what's being put out there. They're lying about the actual figures, et cetera. And, you know, you've mentioned about how scared people look. And so I may be, you know, on the, you know, I don't know if I'm on the right track, but I think I am based on all this. What I'm getting at is that, to me, it would seem that with the way they do everything, the pattern these people have of the way they do things, it would make a whole lot of sense that what they're doing is trying to cause this massive fear, and the way they're going to get this biological attack out is through something that people wouldn't even suspect, and really, you know, they would get away with it, so to speak, and that it wouldn't be so obvious, and that would be to get them to take the vaccines to prevent the so-called you know, mass plague from hitting them. That, to me, makes a whole lot of sense. What do you think?
No, that's where I think this is heading. I mean, obviously, I think they want to vaccinate these people, whether it'll be a outbreak vaccination where people start getting sick immediately and dying, or something that, you know, is a soft kill, like a cancer virus that just limits a person's life and we don't see a pandemic afterwards. I'm not taking the vaccines anyway, any way you put it. But I do think that this is to put people into fear, to get them into hospitals, you know, whether they're sick or not. Let's see how many people go to the hospital to think they have the bird flu. Let's see how many people we can fool with this. We can fear into it. And then, like I said, bring them to the community centers where they'll give out the mass vaccinations. And then God knows what's in those vaccinations, whether that will lead to the next real pandemic or just mass deaths or sickness, or, like I said, a slow-working cancer virus. It's really anyone's guess. But any way you look at it, if you're smart, you have a strong immune system, and you do get sick, even if you do have the swine flu, don't take the vaccinations. I thank you for the call, Stephen.
The good old folks at New Silver Solution. And the website is supernaturalsilver.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. This is something that kills bacteria, viruses, you name it, well documented. They've got it down to a super small, nano-sized particle. Supernaturalsilver.com. Check them out at InfoWars.com. Supernaturalsilver.com.